Hello everybody, this is Fuse Stopper and welcome back to more Munch's Oddysee on the Nintendo Switch. And this time we have another slog hut. However, with this slog hut, we get some spoofs this time, so I don't know, I'm just gonna get a few of it. Like, we're here. Because this is the only spoofs in the level for what I believe, so if you plan on using spoofs for any reason, there's no doors that need to be unlocked, so don't worry about that. But like, if you want to do possession or stuff like that, you're gonna need some spoofs. Now, you may have noticed right away that we can't actually get into this area right here, which is a shame indeed. So we'll have to work with Abe. You know, let's use our possession right here. Just get rid of this guy right. You know what? Let's also open the door. He's a friendly guy, a friendly dude who opens the door for us. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna push our friend here, if we can, into the recycling. Can we? Well, it's a lost cause. Let's just... Perfect way. Man, I can't believe that enemy just walked right in there on his own free will. Not possessed by anyone or anything. Okay, boy. Yeah, what we're actually supposed to do, I thought they were going after me, is we're supposed to not land there, actually. We're supposed to platform over here to where our brothers are, and also open up this door. Which, if you couldn't tell, we're going to be using Munch to actually use the crane, get rid of some of the enemies here. Yes, you don't actually have to open this up. You could just use possession or fancy tricks or whatever you want. However, I feel like it's just a lot cheaper to use the train. Yes, use the train. The train of power. No, it's a lot cheaper to use the crane. Albeit sometimes it's hard to grab the enemies. There we go. See, easy peasy. Okay, I wanted to grab him, so let's... There we go. I'm actually surprised I got him. And although last time I left the dogs just to kind of live on their own, I am going to let go of the dogs because, one, they're evil. Well, they're not evil, they're just wild dogs. You have to drop your allies from up above, and I don't want to accidentally throw one of them in a pen and just have them get mauled to death by dogs. Oh no, they're actually named slogs. Oh, why are you stupid? Okay, don't give me that. I try my best here. So now we're gonna drop our allies down here, hop on up, and let's grab our one other ally. Let's just... Okay, I thought I accidentally just dropped him into the shredder. That would have been terrible. So come on, bud.
Hey, what's happening? Hey.
So if you couldn't tell, this is going to work very similar to the last slog hut we did, with a few minor differences.
Be careful with these Budokan scrubs. If you want to get out of the slog hut alive, you're gonna need them.
Okay, sorry for that brief interruption, but like the shaman here said, we do have to actually bring these guys to the other side. So what I'm just going to initially do is just kind of throw them off the ledge here. As you can tell, no, these aren't the only guys we need to bring across. There's many more allies that we need to rescue. However, they aren't cooped up in a pen at the other side that we're trying to run across. So I say we should grab Munch and bring him over here. Because just like the other level, you kind of want to have Munch go out there first to do some surveillance, we'll say. Look at all that. Okay. So we're going to run through here as Munch with... And as you can see, instead of having a bunch of guys with guns, we got a few guys that pull levers to release bombs. So we want to just knock them off the ledge here, get them out of here. Okay, this game gets really loud. I need to turn my speaker down. Jesus. But don't worry about them just living down there, because there are mines surrounding this whole platform that they're standing on. So if you drop them down there, there's a good chance that they're just going to blow up. So let's get these guys out of here. And there we go. Now, That gets rid of half of them. Yes, half of them. Well, at least pulling the levers. So there's still a little bit of danger, so when Abe eventually goes through, there's still a little bit of worrying and stuff. But now Munch's primary purpose is he's going to pull up the snoozer. You remember this from a few levels ago, I think? It was the last Munch level, I know that. So what we're going to do is we're going to run through. As you can see, already seeing some of the Mudokons we got to rescue. We got to bring this guy to the end, though. Because without spoiling too much, yeah, there's a lot of enemies here that they just need to be put to sleep. They just need some naps. So let's take these all out. Some of them have guns. So an alternative way that you could do this level is to possess one of the enemies with Abe and take out all the guys with one of the gun guys. However, I think that's all of them, so we're going to switch back to Abe and start his long trek. Not only do you have the 3 from the beginning you need to bring over, but there is also 4, I believe. Uh-oh. I believe there's 4 in the center area that you need to bring over. And there's a few more, but that's different story, different situation. So let's just grab some of these guys in the center while we're here. Like, I mean, we might... spoiler alert, these enemies are going to wake up eventually. They're not perpetually in sleep. But as long as you have the Mudokons just in their starting place or up at the top, like, I don't think they'll come out here to attack the Mudokons. It's only once you move them that they'll start attacking them. Which is really kind of cruel, because, like, if you just, like, were to pile them up right here and then they all woke up, they'd die. And I actually had a failed recording of this where I don't got the footage, sadly, or else I'd show it. But what happened was I had just, I think, like 3 Mudokons die. And if you have 3 of your Mudokons die before opening that door, the level becomes impossible to beat and you have to restart from the beginning. It's kind of sucks, but I mean, when you need 5 to open the door and you lose more than 5, well, when you lose 3, because I think there's 7 total Mudokons out on the battlefield. So, you losing 3, less than 5, you can't open the door. Easy math. Or you could just be a dick, get 5 over, and then just throw them all into the minefield. Or if you really want to be mean, go all the way back to the shredder and take them out. Actually, I don't think you can bring them back to the shredder, so never mind that part. Okay, so we got 2 more guys we got to bring over here. Yeah, I say for these last 2, nah, I'll talk. This level isn't nearly as long as the other one. I've kind of just been talking a lot already. I know the other one was way more repetitive, because, like, you think, like, oh, wow, we're right, you got 1 more guy left, and this idiot's still talking instead of fast-forwarding. Man, I'm gonna go subscribe to someone else. No. What? The actual point of this is that they mix it up. You don't get, like, all the Mudokons just by running across a field of mines. You get... I'll say a majority of them. There's 7 you bring across this way, but there's still 4 more. Okay. We're going to switch to Munch and have him use the snoozer real quick. Okay, can we get the camera, like, nah. Let's get these guys to sleep. Good thing you're able to easily... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, so we're gonna have to go with a backup plan. Oh, they're beating up the machine. I'm like, who the hell are they beating up? Okay, I don't think this is the one I would have wanted. So we're gonna end that guy. How much boost do I have? Oh, I got plenty. So let's actually try this again, and we're gonna get one of the gun guys. Now, this should only be a backup plan. You generally want to rely on the snoozer because there's just too many enemies. Okay. Uh-oh. Yeah, there's generally a lot of enemies, and it's hard to take them out with a single gun guy. And it's going to be a lot of repetition if you do it this way. However, I find it a lot more efficient than using the snoozer. Because the snoozer puts him asleep, like, really quickly. However... Oh, he's gonna die so quick. Yep. Okay. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we're actually gonna be able to use the snoozer until we go back and respawn another one, which really sucks, honestly. Okay, so we're gonna get one of these back guys. Okay. And let's just take these guys out. And now let's go back and see if we can take these guys out. Okay, it doesn't look like we actually can. So we got 4 guys. I think these ones all have clubs, so we don't have to actually worry about this. So let's... Okay, let's call this guy.
Hey, what's happening? Hey, what's happening?
Come here, bud. And let's... Okay, this took way longer than I thought it would. It honestly should not have taken this long. Just, they found out Munch. Which sucks. He's up there, he's hidden, but they're like, nah, we know where he is, don't worry. Okay.
You help me out here.
So we're gonna have... You need to have 5 of these guys to pull the levers. If you don't, well, you're a bad person.
Everybody listen.
However, this is just the beginning of the level. Well, we're almost done with the level. This is just the beginning of the... Get in the portal, you. You're not special. That was mean. Okay. So what you want to do is you're going to get some bounce juice and some invisible juice. And we're going to make a mad dash. Or just a regular dash. Of course they're awake. I love how they don't even acknowledge the fact that there's just a random floating slave. Now, although it seems rather stupid, I would recommend that you go back and refill your juice and invisibility, because it basically runs out every time you grab one of the Mudakin scrubs. And that's not fun. You don't want to just be having a magical floating guy in the distance and then just... Okay. You also don't want to just run right into a minefield like that. Okay, so let's grab another guy. Be very careful when dropping him down here, because you're not going to hit the mines on the other side, but there's a very good chance that you will just completely hit the mines that they're dropping. There we go. Let's see, will they actually come to the portal if I open it? No, they're too far away. I'll worry about that when they're all here. Now you may be thinking, well, why don't you just possess the guys at the top and take control of them? Every time you do possession, it gets rid of invisibility instantly. So it's a lot more efficient just to grab... Well, I won't say it's necessarily more efficient, it's just, it's a different way of tackling it. If you want to just do some more Metal Gear Solid's epic stealth section. Except it's not really that much of a stealth section. It just helps mix it up, so you're not just spamming freaking possession, kill, possession, kill, possession, kill, because that gets boring after a while. Okay, get in the cannon. And we got one more, and you see what I mean? The bounce juice is already fading, and I bet the invisibility juice is going to fade too. Okay, then not... There we go. Because you already know why you need the invisibility juice, but you don't got the bounce juice, you're not making it up there. I remember as a kid, I actually never realized that the bounce juice was just sitting right outside the exit. And you know, as a kid, once you get to the exit, you generally just freaking, oh, I don't need to rescue the rest of the guys, I already got to the exit. So I'd always just leave these guys to die up here. Although they're honestly like some of the easier Mudokons to save in this game. All it takes is just some patience. Okay, come on, bud. Okay, you know that's not what I wanted you to do. Get in the cannon.
Hey, you chumps.
Come on, buddies. And I believe with these 4 we should have... Well, I know with these 4 we should have all. Because watch, we're going to push this button. Oh, you're actually missing 5. Okay, as you can see, they're all there. Not all the security is dead, but we don't need them all to be dead. We got the Mudokons freed, and let's go bring Munch over here. See, another thing I don't like with this level, the fact that it's repeated, is that Munch has such little purpose. Like, he'll put the enemies to sleep, but you don't even need him to put the enemies down. Like, Abe could do all the work by himself. Who cares? We finished this, though. So it seems that the ones higher up aren't really appreciative of our efforts. But who cares? We're not doing this for them. However, after taking down that second slog hut, I think we're going to have to call it for this video and continue on next time. Thank you all for watching. Have a good one. See you all later.